This book is dedicated to the visionary people at Cameron Kids for their dedication to creating a better future by nurturing the minds and hearts of today's children. The Birthday of the World, a story about finding light in everyone and everything. When I was very small, my grandfather was my favorite person in the whole world. He called me by a special name, Neshumala, which means little beloved soul. And he knew many, many, many stories. When I turned 4, he gave me a very old story called The Birthday of the World. It goes like this. In the beginning, there was only darkness, and then a great ray of light entered the darkness, and the world was born, the world of 1,000,000 things. It was filled with light. But then something unexpected happened, and the light of the world broke up into millions and millions of sparks of light. These sparks fell everywhere. They fell into everyone and everything. They fell into all the people, the boys and the girls and the moms and the dads and the grandmas and the grandpas. They fell into all the animals, dogs and cats and guinea pigs and rabbits. They fell into all the fish in the ocean and all the birds in the sky. They fell into all the plants and the trees and to all families. And they're still there today, hidden in everyone and everything. This is why you were born, and I was born, and everyone was born. We are all here because we can each find the spark of light that is hidden in everyone and everything. We can become its friend. We can feed it and help it grow bigger and shine more brightly. We can help it grow so bright that it becomes visible once again, one spark at a time. But Grandpa, I asked, if the sparks of light are hidden and we can't see them, how can we find them? Ah, Neshuma, said my grandpa. We can't see them with our eyes. We can only see them with our hearts. Only your heart can see the spark of light that is hidden in everyone and everything. When we're kind to people, or listen to them, or believe in them, or love them, or help them realize their deepest dreams, we help their spark grow bigger and brighter until their light shines out and fills up the world again, one spark at a time. And when it does, your own spark grows bigger and shines brighter and brighter. So the world is not broken, Grandpa? The light is still there? My grandfather smiled fondly at me. Yes, Neshumala, the light is hidden, but the light is still there. It will always be there. And that changes everything. This is the story of the birthday of the world as it was given to me. And now I give it to you. It's not just my story, it's your story too. One spark at a time, we can change the world back to the way it was at the beginning, whole and filled with light. I wrote a note at the end of the book just to share some of my thoughts about this story that has been so important to me all my life. Some stories are so timeless and true that they've been passed from hand to hand unchanged from generation to generation. The birthday of the world is such a story. My grandfather, a mystic and a magnificent storyteller, told me the story of the birthday of the world when I was 4 years old. This book is my retelling of his gift. Just as my grandfather gave it to me, I now give it to you. Storytelling is one of the oldest and most powerful ways of making change. A good story gives us new ways of seeing and empowers us to change not only ourselves, but the world around us. I think that this story is a perfect story for our time. At this time in the history of things, it would be easy to be overwhelmed by despair and blinded by judgment, so paralyzed by fear that we feel powerless to make a difference. But we are all each enough, just as we are, to make a difference. You are enough just as you are to heal the world. The birthday of the world is about healing the world one heart at a time. It's about seeing with your heart. If you see with your heart, you can heal the world. How do you see with your heart? Seeing with the heart is not something we're taught. It's a capacity that we are born with. It is something we remember. But sometimes we forget how to see with our hearts as we get older. Like your eyes, the heart is an organ of vision, a way of seeing. When you look at everyone and everything with your heart, you see things you would not see if you only looked with your eyes. It's like the difference between seeing things in black and white and seeing things in color. When you remember and begin to see with your heart again, the world fills with color. You see the light that is hidden in everyone and everything. When you see with your heart, you notice things you've never noticed before. You can see below the surface of things, the appearances of things, and discover extraordinary things in ordinary people. When you see with your heart, you see what is hidden. You see the beginnings of things, the seeds that will one day become a mighty forest. When you see an acorn with your heart, you know that you're holding not a little woody thing, but a great tree in the palm of your hand. To see with the heart is to see the future. I see the light in you, dear reader. You are enough just as you are to heal the world. With love, Dr. Rachel.